Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at The Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. ColdHardFash.com. At Cold Hard Fash, our mission is to support creativity in fashion, beauty, and the arts. To connect with culture creators, follow us on Instagram at Cold Hard Fash and subscribe at www.coldhardfash.com.
Happy Monday, everybody. This is LaShonda Johnson, your certified financial educator and also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance. And
this is Tony Sanders, also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance and your certified financial education instructor. Guess what? Well, this is the Sphere Podcast Network here on the Money Factor on the Sphere.
Yes.
I don't think she said that. She was just so happy that it's Monday. I think that was her April Fool's, y'all. I was like, well, where are we? What is today? Today is Monday, but guess what?
I'm so excited, you guys. This is Financial Literacy Month.
Yay!
Can we get
some
hand
claps? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're just too excited. This is our favorite time of the month in business.
Absolutely.
Man, I tell you.
This is our Super Bowl. This is our
Yes.
Oscars, our
Yes.
Grammys.
Yes.
This is everything to us.
Our Image Awards,
That's
everything. Right. We really get to highlight financial education this month. Being a certified financial educator and Tony being a certified financial instructor, this is stuff that we live and breathe every single day. Mm-hmm. But we're very excited that, our country puts an emphasis on it for this month. And we have an emphasis on it every day. And you're able to have an emphasis on it every Monday here on the Sphere Podcast Network with the Money Factor. So we have a very fun show.
Yes. You know
lined
what?
Up for
you
you
know
today.
what I told him? It's funny that you said that because I told him today, I said, if y'all think I always talk about financial concepts and everything and I'm flooding y'all's timeline this month.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And rightfully so.
Absolutely.
It's our time of the year. So maybe if you haven't taken heed to the importance of financial literacy all of this year thus far, we're officially now going into the second quarter. And, it's real. When we're talking about finances, things get real, things get real.
Real.
And so this is the time for you to really take it serious if you haven't thus far. If you have, then congratulations to you. Keep it up. And make sure that you're doing the right things and you're on the right track. So don't forget to share the show today. This is a real important show. I think, can we go live the whole show today? We're going to go live the whole show.
Oh, awesome.
To celebrate Financial Literacy Month. So I tell you, we Tony and I were talking over the weekend about, this is also April Fool's Day.
Yeah, April Fool's.
Yeah, so please don't be fooled. Financial literacy does matter.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have some fun facts today about
Absolutely.
money that you didn't know. But, we're going to, reel it back in towards the end of the show and talk to you guys about some serious things that really does matter, falling in line with Financial Literacy Month.
Absolutely. So you don't be a fool about your money. Okay.
Don't. It's not a good thing for you.
Not a good
okay?
thing.
So we're going to have some fun. Let's get started, Tony.
Yeah, 'cause I was really excited when I saw these articles this morning.
It's really cute. And as I was going through, I was like, I didn't know that. So we want to share some things with you to get things started.
Absolutely.
Kind of shake things up as, it being Monday, get you awake, get your juices flowing, get your mind rejuvenated. So let's go into this article. And I know you're going to learn something from this. So, Tony,
Absolutely.
you want to get us started?
Let's go. Okay, so no, let's go to our first article.
First article. So we want to give a
So
shout out to Mike.
Yeah, Mike is out sick today,
Yes.
but that's okay. We have another producer that's stepping in, so we're going to give her a few minutes to get that article up. It's really important that, like LaShonda said, we want you guys to share this show. Will you share this
today.
show? Yes, today, because we're going live the entire time. So, hey, let's get into it now.
Yes.
We're ready.
Okay. All right, Tony.
Seven funny money quotes and why they are true.
Ah.
Wow, let's get it going here. It says, do you know why jokes can be so funny? They often point out little and sometimes big things in life that may typically overlook and don't stop to think about. When you step back and look at it from a 5,000-foot view, you can see the truth of a situation, and this truth can be funny. The same thing applies to money. Money can be a hilarious topic. Absolutely. I want to stop right there, LaShonda, for a second, because you know what? Most people think that money is not fun to talk about, and it is hilarious.
Yeah, it is fun to talk about. And
It
what's
is.
even more hilarious is what you guys don't know that you think you know.
Right. But you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today.
Yes.
So let's go back to the article, please. So it says, look, even though it's hilarious, there's so much that we don't see, yet we interact with it each day. Confused? Take a look at these 7 money quotes, and you'll find out exactly why money can be funny and true when you think about it. Money frees you from doing things you dislike. Since I dislike doing nearly everything, money is handy. That's from Groucho Marx. Hey, look, it's not funny, huh?
No.
It's not funny.
No, it is. I'm trying to keep my composure.
But today is going to be that kind of show because
Yes.
let me tell you something. It's funny when you don't have it.
Yeah.
When you don't do everything that you want to do or you need to do. Please.
No,
you tell me that's not funny.
Yeah, you don't be laughing.
You don't be laughing
You
either?
have that upside down
Smile.
smile. And we don't want you to have that. We want you to have the right type of smile, like cheese.
Yeah, like, hey,
You know,
that
money.
money smile. You know how everybody always says that when you take a picture?
Yeah,
Say
say
money. Hilarious. Okay, you guys got to be laughing because this is funny stuff.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Keep going, keep going. How about that one, LaShonda? Take it.
Okay. Rich people have small TVs and big libraries. And poor people have small libraries and big TVs. That's from my friend Zig Ziglar.
Yes, and we hear that one
Yes.
quite often, but it's so true.
Yes. I mean, because their priorities are much different.
Hey, what do we always say?
Yes.
Priorities over pleasures. And most people, they get more money and they spend more. Don't increase your
Absolutely.
lifestyle, increase your savings.
Increase your savings. So let's read what this actual caption
Yes.
says here from Zig Ziglar. You know, it says, according to research by Thomas Cooley of Rich Habits, 86% of wealthy people love to read, while 74% of poorer people do not love to read. In fact, wealthy people prefer to spend time spending a wide range of educational material from history to self-help to influential biographies instead of sitting in front of the boob tube each night. Educating themselves by reading helps these folks make wise financial decisions, which can lead to wealth.
So that brings me to this point. What do we always say? They put it in a book because we don't read.
Read it, yes.
You must read, you guys. The information that you need is right there in front of your eyes, but you have to pick up the book and read it and educate yourself.
And self-help. I mean, you're talking about,
Absolutely.
you know, reading habits of other people who are in the places that you want to be. Why don't you listen to what they have to say? I mean,
Right.
we can learn from these people.
Some of the smartest people in the world, they love. That's all they do is read.
Read.
To educate themselves.
But they don't just read, they apply it.
They apply it.
Yes.
What do we always say? The knowledge is power,
But
but
applied knowledge
is
is
even
powerful.
powerful.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. So let's go to the next one, Tony.
So it says October. This is one of the particularly dangerous months to invest in stocks. Other dangerous months are July, January, September, April, November, May, March, June, December,
I love
August,
this.
and
I
February.
absolutely
That's from
love
Mark
this.
Twain. Every
I
single
absolutely
month.
love it because It's like, okay, we're not excluding any months.
Nope.
Yeah, it's dangerous, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, what does the caption say on this one? I'm interested to see.
Let's go back on here. It says, on the surface, picking stocks sounds like fun. A little bit of Tesla here and a dash of Disney there and a pinch of Apple for a good measure. But a wide range of research shows that the vast majority of people, stock picking is sure way to underperform the market and earn less. A better way you can try investing in index funds which are cheaper, or don't engage in all the risky business surrounding stock picking. You can easily start investing in index funds with pocket change using apps like Acorns and Stash Invest or M1 Finance. Of course, we always suggest talking with a fee-only financial advisor before making this big decision with your money. Let me say, you don't even have to go that far. That's why we're here, the Houston Housewives of Finance.
Yes.
We're right here to help you, and it's complimentary. You don't even have to go that far. Give us a call. You got to contact us so that you can, see what's going to be the best solution for you.
Absolutely.
So let's go to our first sponsor.
Okay, so our first sponsor of the day is none other than the Sphere exclusive team. So if you're looking for exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else, look no further than the Sphere exclusive found on the Patreon. Okay, we've got behind the scenes shots happening daily at the Sphere Podcast Studio. Each shows on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered to Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the show live from start to finish. So this is special today.
Right.
Under normal circumstances, this is not something that we do every day. Okay, and this is happening through our Discord server that is exclusive to Patreon family. Okay, so you can become a Patreon member for a little of nothing, Tony.
It's so
you
cheap.
can sign up at www.thesphere.tv/Patreon, and to join it only costs $2, $5, or $8. That's the most cheapest VIP experience I've ever seen. Patreon tier, those are the different tiers, and you can get access to all of the exclusive content we offer at the Sphere.
Absolutely.
So many things are happening here at the Sphere. You have to be a part of it. Become a Patreon member, and hey, you can get the VIP experience, things that everybody else. Everybody likes to get something nobody else is getting. And for $2, $5, or $8, why not?
A lot of great things coming
Oh,
up.
it's so much. It's so much good
my
stuff. So
gosh.
join, you guys. Get on board. Join that. And I like to say get educated in all different facets, because the Sphere is covering a vast majority of topics.
Absolutely. It's something for everybody.
Something for everyone. Okay. So let's go on to the next one. Let's see what that one has to say. Okay. So a bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it. Bob Hope.
Okay, Bob Hope, what you got to say about that?
While this quote sounds sarcastic at first glance, there's a nugget of truth in here. Banks are strict when lending money because they want to make sure they get their money back from you, plus interest. Therefore, you could say that you don't really need the money, since you'll make enough over time to cover the cost of what you want to buy, plus some. But of course, for big ticket items like cars and homes, we want the money now, not when we're too old or otherwise unable to use some of these things.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You want to be able to enjoy them in your younger years. And that's why we always say, a lot of things that people are doing, they're in their retirement years. That's not the time that you want to get started with life. Start early.
Yeah, so it is, the statement is kind of a little bit sarcastic, because you go to a bank to borrow, but you have to prove that you don't need it.
Right.
I mean,
because they want their money back with interest.
Yes, you have to prove that you don't need it. I just want to borrow your money for right now. And if you can't prove that you don't need it, you can't have the money.
You're right.
That's right. And they want their money back plus
with interest.
And typically it's a lot of interest.
It's a lot of interest.
I'm just saying. Let's go on to the next one.
Says the hardest thing in the world to understand is income tax. Albert Einstein. We know that's so true. We're in that season right now. Of course, Albert Einstein said this this well before the current tax confusion going on in the United States today. Even before all of these sweeping tax changes, many Americans didn't understand how taxes work. One of the best ways to educate yourself about taxes is to read a book. We just said that. You guys got to read. Or check out a financial education website. Such as How Stuff Works. It's a guide to taxes. You can even find tax information on the IRS website, and most of the information is surprisingly readable, believe it or not. So absolutely, you have to, again, educate yourself on all facets of financial education and making sure you understand, especially your taxes during this time of year, because we've had so many changes that come up within the last year.
Absolutely. And
we still got to bring someone on.
Yes, I'm working on that, just making, availability. But we're going to have someone here to help you. And I tell you, you can't leave certain things in your finances up to chance. Taxes is definitely not one of them.
Right.
And, how you can take advantage of tax advantage things should not be one of them either. I mean, if I sit down with 10 people, probably 10 people are not taking advantage of tax advantage vehicles.
Absolutely.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just saying, okay, I want to share everything I have with our favorite uncle.
Yep. And not even taking
death do us part.
And not even taking advantage of even some of the write-offs and things that you have.
Even when death do you part, he's still in your pocket.
What? Hey, you make money, they tax you.
Yes.
You spend money, they tax you. You save money,
they tax you.
You die,
they tax you.
Hello, somebody.
Just saying. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
I posted this one. It was so funny to me. No, we can
go back. You can go back to that one.
Right here. Yeah.
It says the quickest way to double your money is to fold it in half and put it into your back pocket. That's Will Rogers. It says the world is full of get rich quick schemes because y'all love it on social media. I'm telling you. Sell these leg tights. Invest in the pyramid scheme. Become a coach and pester your friends to buy shakes. Send money to this Nigerian prince. If that prince emails me one more time, y'all, I'm just saying. Instead of try some real tried and true ways to make more money. Such as investing in a retirement account, starting a side hustle, freelancing, and even taking on a part-time job. Indeed, the only good way to really double your money is to invest. A lot of old-fashioned blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in the show. Get rich slowly. Too many people want to get rich quick. I mean, and getting rich quick, I mean, that means that you're subjecting yourself to a lot of risk, and you probably are not going to get rich.
Right. You're going to lose your money.
More than likely, you need to be prepared to lose your shirt.
Absolutely. Yeah. And your pants.
And your skin.
I'm just saying. All right. What's the next one?
The next one. So too many people spend money they earn to buy things they don't want to impress people they don't like. Will Rogers, this is another one of my favorites.
Yes.
Be honest. Do you really like spending tons of time each day buying and fussing around with makeup and clothes? You may have been enthralled with the shiny new car when you first bought it, but now 2 years and a monthly 483 car note later, the allure might have worn off a bit. Can you relate?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, you're all excited about paying the car note. Then later you be like, man, how many more car notes?
Am I finished?
Keeping up with the Joneses is a real thing. And here's a secret. The Joneses are secretly broke. Okay? Instead, here's a better idea. Consider what you like and are comfortable spending money on. To heck with what other people think, especially if it will put you in debt.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
And we really need to talk about this since we are on Facebook Live this morning.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, you guys. Stop trying to impress people. People don't care. I don't call Facebook. That's fake when people put stuff out there. Stop it, Facebook. Stay in your lane. I don't try to keep up with the Joneses because that's not even my name.
Absolutely.
So you have to stay in your lane when it comes to your money. People are always putting things out there, trying to impress other people. It's okay. You don't have to do that.
These people don't have what you think they have.
They sure don't.
since being in the industry, man, I look at things totally different than I used to before. I used to walk into somebody's home, really nice home, and I'm like, wow. Now I walk in, a lot of debt.
A lot of debt.
A lot of debt.
Yeah.
You know, you pull up to the side of somebody in a Mercedes and you're like, whoa, one day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, never.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to spend
Yeah.
$1,500 to $2,000 to ride in a car that's depreciable, you know.
Right.
So, you know, we just have to put our priorities in order. But let's
Right.
try to stop, you know, keeping up with people.
Right.
You don't know. Secretly, they're broke.
Right.
They're in a lot of debt.
Now let's
Trust us when we tell you that.
Let's say this: there are some people who absolutely can afford it. Their financial foundation is it's built properly. But we are
Correct.
talking to the ones who don't make the money, haven't saved, don't have any retirement, no college planning. Your debt is out of control, no emergency fund, and
No
no
proper
investments.
protection.
Nothing.
Yeah, those are the people we're talking about. Now, it's nothing wrong if you have and you're able to afford those things and you
Absolutely.
can get them for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having the luxuries of life if your checkbook says that you can do it. But it is something wrong with sacrificing what's important in life so that you can have those things to impress other people, knowing that you are literally dying financially trying to keep up the facade of the life that you really are not living.
Living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes,
My
absolutely.
gosh.
Not good. Not
Oh,
good.
Not good at all.
Okay,
Let's
let's
what
go
about the
on.
next one? Remember to laugh. Hopefully, these 7 funny money quotes have given you a chuckle. But remember, hidden with these comical quotes are real life lessons.
Absolutely.
And you can use these lessons to make positive changes in your money stitch. Look, are you ready to laugh all the way to the bank? Absolutely.
I am.
That's the question. You ready to laugh?
I'm
your
gonna
way
laugh all the way to the bank.
Right.
And so that needs to be your position.
All right. Ching,
Cha-ching.
ching.
So you're not gonna be laughing at the people. Laughing at yourself trying to get to the bank or
Right.
begin turning into a cry.
Yeah.
No, do the right things, and then your time will come where some of the things that you want to spend money on that you don't have right now, you'll be able to buy those things
Absolutely.
without any regrets or regards.
It makes me just think about just listening and reading these quotes is, remember, it's all about sacrifice. It's about what you do today. Are you willing to sacrifice today so that you can do what most people won't be able to do later? That is the question.
Most people are not.
Yeah.
Because the message in the world is saying today, 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 today. You have to have it today. You need it today. You can buy it today. You
Right.
can have it today. Why don't you get it today? And we're saying, no, wait, be
Wait,
patient.
Be patient.
Be patient. And first ask yourself, do I even need this thing?
Is it a need or is it
Is
a
it
want?
a need or a want?
Mhm.
And what would the money that I'm putting in this thing do for me later?
Yeah.
Coupled with compound interest.
That's what I'm talking about. What's going to be the return on my investment?
ROI.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Absolutely. So let's go on to the next article.
Yeah, I like that
Because
one
it's
too.
a juicy one.
This is a juicy.
Yes. Okay. I hope you guys are tuning in. You can drop some comments here with us. Let us know what you think. What are your struggles? Share with us. We're live the whole hour.
Yeah.
Today.
And
So
if you
we'd
and
love
if
to
you
hear from
have any funny money quotes, hey, we'd like to hear
We'd
them as
like to hear
well.
'em,
Put them in
yes.
the comment section so we can share them as well with all the other people.
Absolutely. So now this next article is talking about 20 weird facts about money that most people don't know. Okay. So whether it's to buy food, a new outfit, or to go on a beautiful week-long vacation with your family, everyone uses money. That's our currency, everybody.
Absolutely.
We're not trading things.
Can-
we're not bartering with apples and oranges.
Wait.
We use money.
Can we say that again? It ain't
Okay.
Bitcoin.
It's money.
It's money.
It's the dollar bill.
Yes.
The coins, the stacks, the cash. It's a whole lot of things we could say, but that's what we're using right now. Okay. I don't know what the future holds, but right now that's it. Every single day we use it. It's a part of life that we can't escape. And because of that, we're used to passing cash around without really thinking about what it means or where it came from. So strangely, for as often as we use it and are surrounded by money, not many of us know much about its origin.
Right.
Okay, so that's exactly why we've gathered these 20 strange facts about money that most people never knew, whether it details with coins, paper money, checks, or another form of currency. The story of how money came to be is truly fascinating.
Man, I'm glad that they're numbered and they're like bold and highlighted. They're a
Yes,
little bigger because I was
exactly.
struggling.
You see me over here like,
I was struggling with it.
what's really-
I wanted to tell the producer so bad. Can you make it just a little bigger? All right. Well, let's go to
All
number
right,
one.
Number one, it costs 2.4 cents to produce a single penny. Okay, it's a rare occasion that anyone uses a penny to pay for something, yet the United States Mint continues to produce this particularly useless currency. It makes you wonder, though, if they're spending more money to produce the penny than it's worth, what's the point?
That's a good point.
What is the point? It takes 2.4 cents to make
And
1
it's
cent.
It's only worth one.
I mean, when I saw that, I was like, seriously, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's go on to the next one.
How about this? It says number two, millions of people in the U.S. live on just $2 a day. It's a sad reality, but it's true. While the economy and the strength of the American dollar may fluctuate from day to day, this is still a sobering fact. It is important to remember that the struggles that many of us are faced with, absolutely, those last $2, and people don't realize that everybody is really, I don't care what income bracket, your race, your creed, your color, it doesn't matter. Everybody is having some kind of challenge when it comes to their money.
Yes. And the challenge could be that you have it, but it's just not growing for you. The challenge could be that you don't have it at all.
Right.
It's some type of challenge people are facing with money.
Absolutely. So before we go on, we're going to go to our next sponsor, which is True Digital. You're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help with the website development, online ads, your business reputation, your organic growth, and on search engines. Give us a call today to discuss a customized strategy for your business at 832-934-4436 or send an email over to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention the Spear to receive a free 30-minute strategy consultation. Absolutely. So please give a True Digital call. Again, that's 832-934-4436 for all your media needs. Yes.
Okay.
What about your money needs? Let's go. Let's go.
Number 3. Okay. A whopping 9.7 tons of ink are used by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing on a daily basis.
Wow.
Wow. I would not. What about their ink bill?
I'm
Man.
thinking I'm out of ink right
And,
now. Ooh.
Toner is not cheap.
No.
9.7 tons of ink. There are 2 locations that print United States currency. One is located in Fort Worth, Texas, and the other is in Washington, D.C. Together they go through an astounding 10 tons of ink in a single day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Who pays for that?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case
We
you didn't
do.
know. How about the
Yes.
next one?
Number 4.
It says just 5% of people who buy lottery tickets make up the 51% of total tickets sold. That's a staggering number. And many of those ticket buyers are purchasing multiple tickets at the same time for a game of chance. They're really trying to stack their odds. Absolutely. I see
a
'cause
game of chance.
Yeah, because most people don't play really. It's that you have those same people who they bought multiple tickets, especially when that lotto is really big and it's a big jackpot. Oh, they're raking them in.
Yeah. And I mean, actually, we're funding the lotto by the ticket purchases.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you think about all the ticket purchases and the multiple weeks that people don't win,
Yeah, and let me say this. For me personally, I was all for it in the beginning when it first came because they told us that tale, and I mean tale, that it was going to fund our education and everything. And I mean, come on, what happened to that, you guys? That didn't happen.
well,
That didn't happen.
that's just how it works. I mean, my thing is, I just feel like if I'm gonna win, first of all, I have to play.
And we don't play.
I don't play. But if I'm going to win, if I buy 50 tickets, only one of them is going to win.
Only one's going to win.
And the statistics, the odds are just huge.
Right. This is a really, really big
Yes.
money in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're better off going to Kashada. What's the place?
You can come anywhere with me, baby.
That's Tony's pastime. Man, but she knows how to do it. I'm gonna have to go with her and learn, y'all. I don't know. I'm just like, I be gripping on, I got $20 to play and that's it. And no, it's entertainment.
It's just entertainment, absolutely.
entertainment.
But you got to have a budget for that too. You got to know when
Yes.
to stop. So it's okay if you indulge or you play. Just make sure that
A lot of
you're
people
not,
just going on the whim of, I'm gonna, they're playing in hopes of winning.
right.
But I mean,
But
the
shout
house
out-
always wins.
Yeah, the house always wins. Don't ever
Always.
forget that. But there is a lot of people that go just for entertainment, and some do get lucky, and some lose their shirt and their pants.
Yes.
What's the next one?
The next one. Don't want to be losing my shirt and pants. Number 5.
My favorite.
Nationwide gambling rakes in more revenue than theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
I can believe that. Sporting events, cruise ships, and music's combined.
Correct.
Music combined. So, yes, you read that correctly. In total, gambling accounts for roughly $35 billion each and every single year.
Absolutely.
That shows that people are really trying to, they're trying to play their luck.
Well, you got to understand too. So casinos never close.
They're never closed.
They never close.
And they give you free drinks.
They never close.
If they give you food too, man, they not
well,
gonna-
if you
it's
play
just
like we play,
game over.
We get food, hotel, airfare.
See, you're going to have to teach
Let me
your sister
tell you
some
something.
things.
But again, you must make sure that you budget for those things because some
Absolutely.
people have a serious gambling problem. And let me tell you something. They have lost a lot of things, gambling. So you have to really be careful.
Be careful, people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in your budget, you should have a line item for entertainment,
Mhm.
miscellaneous, and those type of things. And just make sure that it's within your budget. If you don't understand, you don't know, it's perfect time. You got to reach out to us. I'm LaShonda J at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
And I'm Tony S. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You can reach us on all of our social media platforms, including Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Meetup. We're on Facebook, of course, as the Houston Housewives of Finance official. If it doesn't say official, it's not us. So make sure that you're getting in contact with us, okay? All right now, you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like it. So absolutely, they
Yes.
really need to know how to budget first and foremost to do any of those things because,
Absolutely.
like you said, entertainment is a big part of people's life, and they're not willing to, give it up. And we're not asking you to give it up. We're just asking you to have a budget for it and maybe perhaps cut down on some things.
Absolutely. You can't do that if you're not saving. Okay? You can't say, "Oh, I'm going to the casino this week, but I didn't put anything away for savings." Make sure that you're being disciplined. Remember, discipline and discipline and consistency are the keys to
Right.
success as it relates to anything, but especially as it relates to money.
Right.
Okay? So this is also the perfect time for us to tell you about our workshops. Listen, this is Financial Literacy Month. Do not come to a financial class this month. I mean, come on, you guys. This is Financial Literacy Month. If you haven't had any other time to come out, this is the month you need to do it. And so here's the locations that you can come to. We'll start
Absolutely.
with
On Tuesdays.
Northwest, on Tuesday.
Absolutely. We're in Northwest Houston. We're at 13831 Northwest Freeway. That's Suite 215. On Tuesdays, we have our business overview on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And on Saturdays, we have our workshops, which are at 10 a.m. Again, that's in Northwest Houston. That's at 290 at Tidwell. Definitely, you can give me a call, connect with me, and I'll make sure that you get the schedule for the month of April. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of exciting things going on. So if that doesn't work for you, then you can go where LaShonda is on Wednesdays. And where is that, LaShonda?
that is in West Houston. The address is 11111. That's 5 1s. Suite 100. That's Katy Freeway, Houston, Texas 77079. You can come on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and you can also come on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Listen, we also have lunch and learns on Fridays. We just had one this past Friday. We always have a lot of things going on. Come out. We have college planning workshops. So those of you who have children, don't introduce your children to debt through collegiate education. come out and learn how to prepare to not only get them into college, but find funding for them as well. So there's a lot of things that you can learn. We're a financial education center. We're a resource center for you, for your finances. We would love to see you, okay? You can text me also by texting Build Wealth to 31996. Again, that's Build Wealth to 31996. You can also text HHOF, all one word, to 31996. And how can they get you, Tony?
You can also text me at my text code, which is Hey Tony at 31996 as well, so that you can schedule your personal financial strategy, your annual insurance review, or if you just like someone to take a look and help you create your budget. Remember, if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail, and we don't want you to fail. So what else is in the article? Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Number 7.
Ooh, a bill would have to be folded upwards 8,000 times for it to rip. Wow. So let's read that again. Wow. A bill would have to be folded upwards of 8,000 times to rip. Wow. It's estimated that the average dollar bill has, in the last circulation, about 5.9 years. Once it's deemed unusable, it will be removed from circulation by the Federal Reserve.
So it will last in circulation 5.9 years, $1 bill.
Look, but that's a lot of times you folding it and before it even rip.
Money is, man, money's some
strong.
serious.
It's strong. That's strong.
But I guess because it's passing so many hands,
absolutely,
that they have to make it sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Man, okay.
Is your dollar strong?
Hello. I love it. Let's go on to the next one.
All
Number
right.
8, okay? There's more Monopoly money, game money. Wait a minute. There is more Monopoly game money printed annually than actual U.S. currency, while the Bureau of Engraving and Printing allots $826.7 million to print cash each year. The Monopoly people print around $50 billion each year. Whew.
Oh my goodness, really?
Uh-uh.
Wow, I had no idea. He making it rain with
the
Monopoly money. Wow, that's quite a bit. That game has really stood the test of time.
I mean, I love it too. Mm-hmm. And I mean, when you play Monopoly, man, it is serious.
Plan on being there.
You be having those dollars lined up, buying those properties. People need to live life like that, really.
Absolutely.
You know?
You're absolutely right.
Yes. Make sure you're saving your money, stacking your coins, and then making sure that you're investing. I love it. I'm ready to go play.
We should have a game night. How about it?
Yes, we're going to do that.
We should have a game night.
We're going to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So this portion of the show is being sponsored by Cold Hard Fash. Cold Hard Fash is a cultural lifestyle brand of designer and trend-setting platforms and social experience in art, world fashion, culture, politics, sports, health, and fitness. We offer a curated culture for creatives, cultural influencers, professional innovators, and the social elite. Our cutting-edge style with fashion as our guide meets you in all areas of life to provide the commentary and the connection for the consistent evolution of your runway. So, do you want to stay ahead of the culture? Do you want to cleverly experience inspiration and ingenuity with our creative community? Then follow us on Instagram at Cold Hard Fash and check us out and subscribe to www.coldhardfash.com to join the conversation.
Say that backwards fast.
Girl, I like Cold Hard Fash, but I'll be struggling with that. Hey, I love it. You guys go check out Cold Hard
I'm so
Fash.
glad she's the one reading that.
I have to take my time with that one. All right. Awesome. Y'all check them out on Instagram, though.
All right. What are we on? 8 or 9? Number 10.
10.
Okay.
All right. It says, of all the currency in the world, roughly 8% of its actual physical money, the other 92% of the money only exists digitally, which makes a lot of sense considering how often people shop online or by using a credit card.
Oh, I see what they mean digitally.
Yeah,
we're not actually
exchanging it.
Exchanging physical money where it's going through the
that
digital
makes
process.
sense, especially with online shopping today with Amazon, how big everybody is buying and purchasing things.
Yeah, we don't We don't have to physically hand people money anymore. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the idea of not being able to have to go someplace.
But let's say this though, you guys, even though that's that, you still have to budget out for that.
And you have to be very, very disciplined, because online shopping is very tempting. And when you get those notifications, I mean, you see, oh, that's on sale. That's
Right.
on sale. Don't get caught up.
Yep.
Okay. Turn off your notifications. Don't subscribe to the apps. If you have a shopping problem, then you cannot be in an environment where you're going to be tempted.
Right.
Okay. And that is at home or not, online or not. Okay. Just be wise.
Yeah, and I want to kind of throw this one in there too. You guys be careful when you're signing up for something and you've purchased a good or a service online, and then they have recurring fees that you're not aware of because you did not read the fine print.
Yeah.
You want to be careful with that, because I see a lot of people get in trouble. They're paying for something and they're like, well, I just bought it one time. No, you signed up for a subscription of it every single month.
That goes back to being financially literate about the things that you are paying for, reading the small print. You know, like the Saving Your Future says, it's a complex world of, you know, stocks and bonds and credit cards and agreements out there. And, you know, so financial literacy is murky as ever. So you guys, if you're confused about something, that's where you reach out to us. Bring it to us. We'll help you read it and understand it and what to do with it. Okay. And I have to say, please go visit our website. It's www.hhofinance.com. And when you go there, make sure you click on one of the buttons to schedule an appointment. The appointments are complimentary, completely complimentary. You can schedule a review, or you can schedule a personal financial strategy if that's your first time doing a strategy. Listen, just get it done, okay? This is Financial Literacy Month. Reach out to us. Our services are complimentary.
Free.
We let the providers take care of us so we can take care of you, and you will have no excuse for saying, I couldn't get help because I couldn't afford it.
Absolutely. Let's take
No
all the
excuse.
excuses off the table
No
and just get the help that you
excuse.
needed. We can't say that the resources aren't available, because they are available. Again, we're on a mission to educate 1 million families by the year of 2020. We want you and your family to be a part of this mission.
Absolutely.
So definitely reach out to us so that you can find out how you can, be a part of it. Hey, we're still talking about that Saving Your Future book now. We're into it, 4 years now? And we want you to get your copy. It's the best 86 pages that you'll read.
Yes.
It is the basic principles of financial concepts that you will need from here until the end. You want to make sure that you have this in your books, in your arsenal of books, so that, and it's elementary reading, really.
Really, it's written from a standpoint of how you would talk to a friend would talk to another friend.
Absolutely.
So it's very easy. It's not going to go over your head. It really does engage you, and it gets your attention in financial matters.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So
What's the next one?
the next one is
I think it was more on the article.
no, it's more in the article. Yeah. So there's more there, and I
'cause
tell
I think
you,
it was like 20.
it's 20 of them. Yes.
So I think this is really good for people just to take a look at some of the quotes and some of the things that they can do, and some, it just makes you think. It's our money month. So
well, the main thing, you guys, is take care of your White House. Your White House is your house. You're the president. You're the CEO. You're the chief financial officer. You're whatever whatever title you want to take, but you have to take care of your house. Okay. Let's go on to number 11. Over time, rats are said to have consumed nearly 10 billion of famed drug lord Pablo Escobar's cash. Apparently, he had so much extra money lying around his warehouse that he lost approximately 1 billion a year to the rodents.
man, I wish I
Those
was a
are
rat. I'm just saying.
I mean, $1 billion
that's
to rodents.
right.
Gosh, that's craziness.
That's really craziness.
All right.
I've seen so many things talking about that. They said that, look, that we should use his money to pay for the wall that they want so bad,
I mean, where is the money?
Hello, show me the money.
I want to know where it is.
Show me the money.
Let's go on to number 12.
Once upon a time, there was a $100,000 bill printed only from 1934 to 1945. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing made these gold certificates mostly for the purpose of business transactions between banks. Up until 1969, the U.S. Mint also printed the bills and the large denominations of $500, $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000. Wow.
$100,000 bill.
That's a good
I
little.
wonder if there's still any in
nugget.
circulation.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just
If I
so
go,
you can see it.
you know, get ready to go buy a house, let me hand you this $100,000 bill.
All right now. All right.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. Number 13, the largest counterfeiter of U.S. currency is North Korea. Wow, Korea, y'all always biting off. Okay, anyway. In fact, it's particularly mastered the art of creating fake 50s and 100s, also known as super dollars.
Wow.
These bills are typically only able to be identified by machines at the Federal Reserve. Since 2009, they've collected roughly 45 million worth of counterfeits.
So now we see how y'all over here. I'm just saying. No comment.
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
How about number 14? The U.S. government establishes that the Secret Service as a means to the end counterfeit money. Even though their job requirements were later expanded to include protecting the president, they were initially introduced to prevent the spread of fake money during the Civil War. Interesting. I
Yes.
think I'm just taking back
This
you
one
go
I didn't
back
know.
for a minute because I just like looking at my president.
I know.
I'm just saying.
That one I didn't know. I didn't know that the
I didn't
Secret
know
Service,
either.
I thought the Secret Service was put in place
For the president.
for the president, but no, it was to stop counterfeits.
Counterfeit.
So,
Interesting.
Okay, we can
Okay.
go on to the next one. Number 15, the average child has an allowance of $65 a month. A study conducted by the American Institute of CPAs found that across the United States, the U.S., most children are given almost $70 a month by their parents. And of that total, almost none of it is put into savings. You know we don't like that.
Wow.
Zero. How about not give your child that kind of money a month
Right.
and save for them?
Yeah. I was just with a group of young people over the weekend. Shout out to the Young Entrepreneurs program with the Houston Black Real Estate Association. And I was asking the kids, do you guys still get an allowance? They were like, no, Miss Tony, we don't get no allowance. So we did a great budgeting class, but I think that's why we have to start the kids young by teaching them how to budget.
Yes.
So they'll know exactly what to do with the funds.
And I'm an advocate of allowances if you train your children on what to do with it.
Right.
Because it teaches them the skills to start learning how to handle
Handle
money
money.
and make the proper decisions with money.
Absolutely.
So if you're giving them that allowance, they need to be able to understand how it's spent. You know, you need to apply this save, give, spend mentality to them and start it early.
Start it early.
Because, I mean, the earlier they start, then that skill set will be ingrained in them.
And they will never forget those money principles. Never.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to the next one. How about this? The fast food industry makes roughly $117 billion in America each year. This ranks ahead of how much is spent on pets, $51 billion, beer, $96 billion,
Wow.
and soda, $65 billion. What can you say? People love their fast food, but before we go on, I'm going to say this is why we have the initiative of Wealthy and Healthy.
Exactly.
I'm going to let you handle this one because you know what? We talk about this. And when I looked at those numbers, I said, we're overweight, we're broke, and we're not healthy. But look where the money is going.
To the fast food industry.
Sodas and beer.
It's crazy. You guys, listen. Those things, not only are they expensive, but literally you're buying yourself a ticket to bad health. You're funding your bad health situation. And I know people say, oh, but it tastes so good. You can find ways to really enjoy food without risking your health.
Right.
You know, and you can follow our Facebook page, which is Wealthy and Healthy. The Wealthy is with a $, Wealthy and Healthy. Go follow it. You can also follow us on Instagram at get wealthy and _healthy. So you can actually, these are things you can control.
Right.
So you can control what you're putting in your mouth, okay? You don't have to eat, a donut.
Right.
Eat an apple instead. You don't have to buy a burger. How about you have some fish in a salad?
Right.
It
just makes me think about the
better
same
for
thing.
you.
I just told somebody this weekend. I said it's interesting that I've been on this journey and I've struggled, and people know that I've struggled to lose weight, and it's all about the same thing that we teach people about their money is it's all about being disciplined and consistent when it comes to our health. The same thing when it comes to our wealth. That you have to have a plan and you have to consistently work that plan. No fast food, no sodas, no beers. And I mean,
just start. If you can start and you can keep it up for about 66 days, then it will become a habit.
Yep. And I've always told that it was 21 days. 21 days to get you into that mindset of doing something. And when you do something over and over again, you won't even think about it. I can remember when I wasn't eating fast food, LaShonda, oh my goodness, you don't miss it. But then the minute you go back, you're so sick.
Yeah, you can feel the difference almost immediately. I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and she actually started the Squeezed, and she was like, man, as soon as I finished the last Squeezed juice, I was, that chocolate chip cookie was staring at me.
And she ate it and got sick.
She said, I ate it and it didn't feel good.
Right.
I mean, because your
you've
body,
detoxed your
you've
body.
detoxed your body, and your body is not used to that stuff. So, stay tuned, you guys. We're still, we plan to bring you a robust, wealthy, and healthy program where we're going to help you to become wealthy and healthy. So, stay tuned. But in the interim, these are things you can control. Just look at the ingredients and the things that you're putting in your mouth and decide, I'm going to eat something healthy instead. We can revert to some fruits and nuts versus all the sweets and sugars and
the choices. Make better choices.
Yeah, make better choices. Oh, that's what my my tattoo says.
Make better choices. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Let's go to the next one.
All right, let's go to the next one. Number 17, adults aren't the only ones with credit card debt. A recent study found that even high schoolers are facing debt. What? As a result of being allowed to own a credit card or because they have to make car payments. It's anyone's guess who would let a person under 18 take out a loan for a car, though.
Wow.
I didn't know you could even get a loan.
I didn't know that either.
Wow.
Parents,
shame on you.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Until they're into their actually adulting years, like 25
what I'm
to
thinking?
help them.
I think it's y'all adults putting this stuff in these babies' names. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
Yes.
Just think about it.
Don't do that.
Under 18, they
You're
have a
messing
car.
up
They
your
have a
child's
credit card. Oh, because you've ruined yours. Don't do that. Give
No.
these kids an opportunity.
And a chance.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Get educated yourself so you can tell them, don't make the same mistakes I made.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's go on to number 18, Tony.
It says the design of the dollar bill is particularly a tribute to the original 13 colonies. If you look closely, you'll see the 13 stars above the eagle, the 13 steps on the pyramid, and the 13 bars on the shield. The 13 characters in 1776 and many other symbols. Pretty neat. I've always kind of looked at it, and every time they change the dollar bill, you always find something new about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like when the shiny new quarters and nickels and stuff come out. They're really cute. But you almost feel like you shouldn't be spending them.
Right.
Yes. But yeah, there's a lot of significance to the dollar bill. And there's a lot of misconceptions about what those things mean. But you can look these things up, okay? What are we on? Number 19.
Almost
Number
there.
19. Retiring Retiring at 65 is a thing of the past. Hello. In fact, 96% of us today wouldn't be able to retire at that age. This is said to be a direct result of people living longer, which caused the Social Security Administration to make some adjustments. The average age which people will begin to collect from Social Security benefits is now 67.
Right. And we've seen that go up and up over the years. And we tell you this every single week, every single day, you guys. You got to be saving more money.
You are not going to make it
you're not
on
saving
Social
enough.
Security.
Right.
No.
It's just a supplement.
It's not going to do it. If you don't believe us, go ask them.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. Actually,
you're going to live significantly lower than what you're doing right now.
But it's on our statements. It says,
They've been telling us for years,
it's just
actually.
a supplement. It's not the be all of all get out. So
Yeah,
you
they've
gotta start
actually
saving
been
more.
warning us and telling us for years, but you guys don't want to listen. So anyway, on to the next.
All right, so this is the last one. It says a recent study found that sadly, anyone who currently has no personal debt and $10 in their pocket is wealthier than a staggering 25% of people in the United States. This is yet another reminder of the financial strife of the effects of our country daily. That's sad.
Financial strife,
Yeah,
affecting our country daily.
It's really sad, though.
Yes, you don't want to be in that statistic, you guys.
We are the working poor.
It just gives me cringe, makes me cringe to say that, but it's true.
It's true.
With the working poor, we owe, so off to work we go. You know, don't owe people.
Right.
And then you'll have some freedom, okay? Let's go over to the Saving Your Future book. We don't have a lot of time, but I did want to talk about this one page. This is on page 9. If you don't have the book, you got to reach out to us. We've told you how to do that. You can text ASK, HHOF, all one word, to 31996. You can text me at Bill Wealth at 31996, or
You can text me at Hey Tony to 31996.
absolutely.
Either way, get in touch with the Houston Housewives of Finance so that you can get your copy today.
Absolutely. So on this particular page, page 9 of the Saving Your Future book, talks about get rich slowly. A solid foundation takes time to build, you guys. Trees don't grow big overnight. Avoid get rich quick impulses. Hot stocks and rising real estate markets can sound appealing, but one wrong pick can set you back big time from your savings goal. Investing is not gambling. You must understand how money works. Have a plan and stay disciplined with your action plan until you reach your goal.
That's it right there.
That's it.
I mean, every time I see that, LaShonda, because I see so many people and they want it yesterday. They want it today. Again, you have to get rich slowly. It's over time. Remember the wealth formula. It takes money. It takes time. And you guys are just not giving it enough money nor enough time.
Neither. And I tell you this, if one thing you get rich slowly, but you can't be slow to save. You've got to be quick to save. You've got to be disciplined when it comes to save. You've got to pay yourself, and you need to do that with a quickness. The money does need time to grow, and you need to be patient, and you need to make sure that you're outpacing taxes and inflation. There's a lot of things that need to be said here that we can't say because the show is about to end, unfortunately. But I do want to say this. You've got to come to workshops. You've got to reach out to us and schedule your complimentary personal financial strategy. You cannot go forward until you know where you are. You can't reach a goal until you know where you're starting. You can't fix something that you're not aware of. You can't change until you figure out what the problem is. So I can go on and on with these things. This today's show was very, fun, but also it was lightning.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
was.
enlightening. And so you guys don't procrastinate. Stop procrastinating. Get serious. Get educated. And get moving.
Absolutely.
On moving in the right direction towards building wealth.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Again, this is April. It's Financial Literacy Month. So we are the Houston Housewives of Finance. We're the new face of the new age of financial services. So make sure that you get in contact with us. If you don't do it any other month, you should definitely think about us every single day this month.
Absolutely. That's correct. So we will see you next week, same time, same place, right here on The Money Factor. Have a fabulous day. Go follow us on Facebook because we're going to be talking to you all the time, all this month, every day, on the hour. You never know what's going to happen. So make sure you're following us. We'll see you next week. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.